Hello students, welcome back to maths class. In this video we will see use of variables in common rules for class 6th for chapter 11. Here we have firstly the rules from geometry. We see in perimeter of square, perimeter of rectangle, that same things we are looking here once again. Perimeter of square, so we know this is the square. Perimeters means when we are taking the length of the boundary, it's called as a perimeter. Square is having 4 sides, each side are having same measurement. So perimeter of square, 1, 2, 3, 4 equal sides are here, that's why 4. Number of sides multiplied by the length of the side. So 4 into side. On the place of side, we will put the length of side which is given by the s. So s will come here. So the value is 4s. Where s is the variable. Variable means those alphabets who are taking different types of value in the different problems. If here we have the s value as 4, on that time s value we will put here 4, and 4 into 4 is 16. On that time our answer is 16. So variables are containing different types of values. Now the next topic is perimeter of rectangle. This is the shape of rectangle who is having opposite sides are equal. If here is length, so here is length. If here is breadth, so here is breadth. Perimeter of rectangle, sum of all sides. We are starting from here, length, then plus breadth, then length, then breadth. So 2 times length are coming and 2 times breadth is coming, where length and breadth are variable, which is containing different types of values. Now rules from arithmetic, which we see in the chapter whole number. Commutative of the addition of two numbers. Firstly, we will see from the example, 4 plus 3 is 7. Exactly 3 plus 4 is 7. It means when we change the order 4 plus 3 or 3 plus 4, their answer will remain same. Nothing will change into it. One more example we can see, if we are doing 5 plus 2, or we can interchange their values, 2 plus 5. In both cases we will get 7. So same as it is here, commuting means interchanging the place. A plus B is equal to B plus A. Simply we are interchanging the values. Fourth is commutative of multiplication of two numbers. So firstly we will see from the example, 2 into 5, and commutative means interchanging. If 5 is coming at the first side, so 2 5s are 10 and 5 2s are 10. In 2 5s are and 5 2s are, both cases are given us the same result. It means A into B or B into A will be the commutative of multiplication of two numbers. Now the last thing is distributive of numbers, where we had been taken one example from 7 into 28. So for doing this 7 into 28, we have to read the table of 7 till 28 times, or we have to read the table of 28 for 7 times. This is very difficult for us. So should we distribute this 28 in two form? Okay, here is the first form and here is the second form. Can I write this 25 in the form of 20 plus 8? And this 28 can also be write in the form 30 minus 2. In both cases 20 plus 8 is 28, 30 minus 2 is 28. Okay, which is same. Okay, now firstly 7 will multiply by 20. Outside the bracket the multiplication is symbol is here. So 7 firstly will multiply by 20. So 7 into 20 Then inside the bracket we have addition. So addition will come here. Then 7 will multiply by 8. 7 into 8. Same we will do here. Firstly 7 will multiply by 30. So 7 into 30. Inside the bracket subtraction symbol is here. That's why subtraction will be going on. Then 7 will multiply by 2. So 7 into 2. Now 7 into 20 is 140 plus, and 7 8s are 56. Okay. Simply when we add them, 6 plus 0 is 6, 5 plus 4 is 9, 1 as it is, and 7 30s is 210 minus 7 2s are 14, and 210 will subtract 14 and give us 196. In both the cases, when we are distributing 28 in the form of addition and when we are distributing 28 in the form of subtraction, we got same 196 and 196 as it is. So when we distributed 28 in the form of addition, which is known as distributive of multiplication over addition of numbers, and when we distributed 28 in the form of subtraction, that property is known as distributive of multiplication over subtraction of numbers. Okay, so this can be shown by A multiply by bracket B plus C. So A firstly go near to B, so A into B, then inside the bracket addition symbol, addition is here, then A into C. Okay, same for the property distributive of multiplication over subtraction of number. A firstly multiply by B, then subtraction, then A will multiply by C. Okay, so here we completed use of variables in common rules. Now we are going to begin exercise 11.2 of class 6th. Its first question is, the side of an equilateral triangle is shown by L. So what figure we have? Equilateral triangle whose sides are shown by L. Express the perimeter of the equilateral triangle using L. So firstly we have to see what does the meaning of equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle is the figure whose all three sides are equal. If here is 3, here is L, so here is also L and here is also L. Okay, so length of one side is L. So the perimeter of equilateral triangle can be taken by L plus L plus L, but we have to show here formula. So it can be shown by how many sides are here? 1, 2, 3. 3 and all sides are equal. So 3 into side. Okay, so the length of the side is L. So on the place of side what we will write? L and 3 as it is. It means 3 into L. So this is the solution of first one. Now the second one. The side of the regular hexagon is denoted by L. Okay, so one side of the hexagon is denoted by L. Express the perimeter of hexagon using L. What we have to show? Perimeter of hexagon. So firstly we will see what does the meaning of hexagon. Hexagon is the figure whose all 6 sides are equal. Hexagon is the figure who is having 6 sides and all 6 sides are equal. So simply we will see firstly length of one side. Length of one side is what? L. And what we have to find? We have to find the perimeter of hexagon. Okay, firstly we will see how many sides it is having. It is having 6 sides. and all sides are equal, so 6 multiply by side, and already given the length of the side, the length of one side is L, so on the place of side what we will put? L. It will multiply by 6, which is our answer. Now the question number 3 is, a cube is a three-dimensional figure as shown in figure. It has 6 faces and all of them are identically squares. Okay, cube is here in the question and cube is having 6 faces and identically these 6 faces are squares. Okay, the length of an edges of the cube is given by L. Edge means the line segment who is forming the cube. Find the formula for the total length of the edges of a cube. What we have to find? We have to find total length of the edges of the cube. So here is the figure. Length of one edge. One edge means this is the line segment who is forming the cube by joining each other. So this is the length of one edge, which is denoting by L. So what we have to find? We have to find total length of the edges of a cube. So firstly we will finding out total number of edges. Okay, how many edges in the cube? So simply we will count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5, which is dotted, 6, 7, 8. Now downside 9, 10, 11, 12. How many number of edges is here? 12. So total length of the edges of the cube that we have to find. How many number of edges is here? 12, which will multiply by length of one edge. Why it is multiplying by length of one edge? Because all edges are equal to each other and length of one edge is L. So 12 into L will be the answer. Now the question number 4 is, the diameter of the circle is a line. Okay, diameter क्या होता है? Diameter is the line which joins two points on the circle and also passes through the center of the circle. So this is the definition of diameter. Diameter is the line who is joining the 2 points on the circle and also passes through the center of the circle. Okay, AB is a diameter. In the given figure, AB is the diameter of the circle. C is its center. C is the center point of the circle. Express the diameter of the circle D. What we have to express? We have to express diameter. This AB in the form of D in terms of its radius R. So we have to show diameter in terms of R. Okay. Simply the concept which we studied in the previous class, that diameter is the double of radius. Okay, diameter is the double of radius. When we rotate this CP from the upward direction, exactly this is equal to CA, and when we rotate this CP at the downside, it will exactly equal to CB. So diameter is AB, which is double of radius. So 2 into radius, which is CP. Okay, AB is the diameter, so it will show by 2, D 2 as it is, and CP is shown by R. So diameter is 2 into radius. This is the solution of fourth one. Now the last question of the exercise, to find sum of three numbers 14, 27 and 13. We can have two ways. For adding these three numbers, we have two ways. The first way is, we may first add 14 and 27. What we will add first? 14 and 27 to get 41. when we add them, what we will get? 41. And then add 13 to it. After that, what we will add? 13 to it to get the total sum of 54. So 41 plus 13 is 54. Okay. Now the B case is, we may add 27 and 13 to get 40. What we will add? We will add 27 and 13, and what we will get? 40. And then add 14 to get the sum 54. Now what we will add? We will add 14, and when we will add 14, what we will get? 54. In the A case, answer is 54, and in the B case, answer is 54. Thus, this first line of the B and the first line of A is exactly equal to each other. So this can be done for any 3 numbers. ऐसा हम हर किसी 3 नंबर के लिए कर सकते हैं. This property is known as the associativity of addition of numbers. What is the name of this property? Associativities of addition. Express this property, which we have already studied in chapter on whole numbers, in a general way by using variables a, b and c. Now we have to just simply show this property by the a, b and c. So what we had been taken? We taken 14, 27 plus 13 is equal to 14 plus 27 plus 13. If 14 is A, so here is A, so here is also A come. If 27 is B, so plus B, then plus B. If 13 is C, so on the place of 13 what we will put? C. Okay, so this is the associative property of addition. So here we completed our exercise 11.2 of class 6th.